There's only 18 days until the release of NBA 2K26, and we have some more information on gameplay and the builder that is extremely crucial to know before making your first build. So make sure to watch the whole video, leave a like, and subscribe for the most up-to-date NBA 2K26 news. First off, someone asked 2K, are there changes to how attributes tie into one another? And 2K responded, yes, we've made optimizations to ensure the builder is balanced. Some of the more notable changes are that your speed with ball potential cannot be higher than your speed potential, and raising your close shot potential will also raise your driving layup potential. Now, it seems to me like they're actually trying to balance out the builder for 2K26, but in 2K25, you could literally do what they're saying. You could make a little guard with a 99 speed and a 70 speed with ball and L2 cheese and score every time. So I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see how this plays out. But this is very interesting because some attributes were tied with other ones last year that made absolutely no sense. So I'm excited to see the change going into 2K26. And if this makes the builder way more balanced and brings a variety of builds, I'm all for it. Since we're on the topic of attributes, I mentioned this in my last video, but I tried making Magic Johnson's 2K26 template build in 2K25, and it was basically the same build. In 2K26, you got a few more attributes in vertical, but that is literally about it. I've seen a lot of other creators talk about this, and for the most part, the builder looks about the same when it comes to the attributes. But cap breakers are going to change this game completely. In case you didn't see, I'm going to sum it up. Cap breakers are back in 2K26 and are completely different from 2K25. Each cap breaker isn't just +1 attribute anymore like it was in 2K25. The higher the original cap, the less attributes you get per cap breaker, and vice versa, if that makes sense. I think this could possibly bring way more build diversity going into 2K26. You can choose to bring the high attribute ratings up a little more, or you can decide to bring the low attributes up to about average. And the reason why I bring this up is because this right here is what is single-handedly going to change the builder this year. It's the cap breakers. Guys, this information is incredibly important to know before making your first build in 2K26. Next up, someone asked 2K, is the custom jump shot creator easier to navigate? And 2K answered yes. We've added a search function that lets you quickly find a specific player's base or release. You can now favorite animations, making it easier to find your go-to options. And I think this is really good because back in 2K25, they removed the pages and you had to scroll down over and over and over to find your jump shots. So, you know, this is a great quality of life feature coming to 2K26, and honestly, I'm excited for it. Next up, we have more important information about attributes and how they will work with the new specialization feature in 2K26. Someone asked 2K, are the attribute requirements to select each build specialization the same for all builds? And 2K responded, the attribute requirements for each of the 5 build specializations remain the same no matter what build you make. Remember, you can choose one specialty per save fill. So 2K just confirmed that the attribute requirements do not change, and I'm assuming the goals within each build specialization will be the same no matter what build you have. You basically just have to meet the requirements to unlock that specific build specialization. Now, this is minor, but something that nobody noticed in the 2K trailer is that 2K added a new free throw animation called Grandpa Style, and I'm assuming this is going to be like an underhand free throw. I have no clue. It's pretty funny, and hopefully it's actually easy to time, easy to green, because I will definitely equip this on all my builds. This is nothing major, but I thought this was pretty funny. Moving on, we have some more information on how custom takeovers will work in 2K26. And yeah, in case you didn't know, 2K did announce that custom takeovers will be in 2K26. But to sum it up, they have some restrictions. You can boost any attributes you want except the physical attributes. Someone asked 2K, if you target just one attribute with your custom takeover, will the attribute boost be bigger? And 2K responded, the less attributes you target, the bigger the boost will be. You can target up to 3 attributes with each custom takeover. So 2K just confirmed we're able to choose up to 3 different attributes to be boosted for our own MyPlayer, but those will be spread out pretty evenly. So for example, in my custom takeover, the 3 attributes I want to boost, let's say I want to choose speed with ball, 3-pointer, and passing. The attributes will most likely be spread out to 5 or 7 at the level 5 takeover bar. However, if I want to target one attribute, let's just say I only want to boost my 3-point shot, it's probably going to be boosted up to 10 to 12 attributes. And this is insane. And I know I've said this a million times already, but this information you guys are hearing right now is incredibly crucial before making your build day one. Do not rush your build, take your time and lab it up. Be mindful on how you want to create your build. Now, one thing we need to know is what our future cap breakers will look like on our first build. And as of right now, I don't think we're gonna know. In my last video I mentioned, I tweeted out and asked Zach Timmerman, will we be able to see the cap breaker screen before making our first build? without having cap breakers unlocked. It's more in depth in 2K26, so we should be able to see the potential cap breakers attributes before making our first build. I added Zach Timmerman and I also tweeted at Wolf, and I still have not gotten a response, and I really don't know if I'm gonna. Now, this is a big deal and nobody's talking about this. This is a huge deal to me and for anyone who wants to stick with their first build for the first couple months of 2K. Now, obviously, I create builds for a living. You know, I do it for content, so this won't, you know, directly affect me, but there are a lot of people, maybe people who are watching this video right now, who love to stick with one build really up until January. And I think it's our right to know what our future capabilities, you know, or the attributes for our build is going to be. So leave a like if you guys agree with me, man. This is a big topic no one's talking about. You know, hopefully we can see the future cap breaker attributes in the builder screen. As of right now, I don't think we're going to be able to see those. Moving on, we have some more detailed information on how defense will work in 2K26. Someone asked Mike Wang, can someone please ask Mike Wang what is the point in high steal this year other than interceptions if pluck animations are pretty much gone? And he said the canned pluck steals are gone, but a higher steal rating is still important for on-ball steals and blitzing. Now, this is important because a few weeks ago, he said the canned pluck steal animations are almost completely gone. Almost is the key word, but you guys just saw what he tweeted. He said they are gone. I guess they're gone completely, but I don't know. Maybe he's making changes. Maybe he completely removed the can animations like he said, but from the sound of it, it seems like you're going to need an insane steal rating to get consistent blitz and on-ball steals in 2K26. And again, information like this is important, but we're really not going to know until we get our hands on the game. Next up, there are 8 official build names for NBA 2K26 that we know so far. We have ISO Sniper, ISO Savant, Flamethrower, Cash Out, Fluid 4, No Fly Zone, Big Glide, and Launchpad. Those are the official 8 builds that we know so far for NBA 2K26. And these are pretty cool names. I'm excited to see what my first build name is going to be in 2K26. In case you guys didn't see, Zach Timmerman did say there are over 4,000 new build names in 2K26. So most likely everyone will have different build names, and I love that. I think bringing a variety of build names to the game freshens it up throughout the year, because I'm sure we're going to find even more rare build names months and months after the release of 2K26. Zach Timmerman also tweeted out, how mad do you think people would get if the game hated on your build, like 2A Basic or Unskilled Pine Rider? Honestly, this is pretty cool. Nothing crazy, but I feel like it would be a pretty cool feature. You know, I think beating someone with a build name like this would be absolutely insane. Now, majority of people who create their builds most of the time on 2K don't really know what they're doing, so I feel like this could be helpful in some cases. Maybe there's a brand new 2K player, you know, 2K26 will be their first 2K, and they thought they made a good build, but 2K could basically let them know by the build name that this build is not good. Double H responded with some other build names like Bench Warmer, One-Way Traffic Cone, Cardio Warrior, Job Application, Rangeless 2 Guard, 2A VC Waster, and a lot more. I think these are pretty funny, and if 2K put these in the game, that would actually be pretty funny. Lastly, Mike Wang responded to Badge Plug on Twitter about dribbling in 2K26. Badge Plug tweeted out, IDK how this made it in 2K25, but it can't make it in 2K26. Reaching at the wrong side and making you fumble the ball is crazy. This is not a rare animation at all. It happens almost every single game. And Mike Wang responded, this has been addressed. I don't know, man. It seems like they're listening this year. I don't want to get my hopes up, but hey, man, I hope 2K26 is going to be a good game. But guys, this is all the news we have so far for NBA 2K26. We're going to be getting some My Team news this week. And even if you're not into My Team, we can still get some very important gameplay snippets. So be on the lookout. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys learned a lot about NBA 2K26 from this video, just do me a favor, leave a like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out the last video. Lots of important information within that video. I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.